ready for Easter.
Lululemon, Stanley, butt firming cream.
Firming cream? Firming cream? For an 8-year-old?
Talented, brilliant, incredible, amazing, show-stopping, spectacular, never the same, totally unique.
Just a basket full of Stanleys. That is bigger than me. I just am gonna say a prayer for her future mans. He's gonna provide for this princess. She's gonna be like, you know what my mama did for me? Yeah, what do you bring to the table? This is crazy! Hey besties, it's almost Easter, which means I obviously had to do an Easter overconsumption video. I think it would kind of be a crime if I didn't, because I've been doing it for every single holiday so far. So we're gonna keep this going. So I took to TikTok, started browsing Easter overconsumption. One of the first things that I came across was, not surprising, you know, there's been the boo baskets, the burr baskets, the bay baskets for Valentine's Day. For every single holiday, there are these baskets for your loved ones. It's not even the baskets that I have an issue with. I mean, a lot of people's love language is gift giving. Nothing wrong with that, but there's some that are so extreme, and it's like, guys, this isn't Christmas. Like, what is going on here? And then I came across Easter baskets for kiddos, and some of the stuff that were in these baskets, I was like, for an 8-year-old? Like, does an 8-year-old need all of this? We'll get into it. Grab a snack, and let's get into the video, shall we? I'm just gonna dive into it exactly how I started saving these TikToks, so we're going to get into the baskets. This is the very first video I saw, and I was like, all right, this is gonna be a journey.
Put together my 12-year-old's Easter basket. We're gonna start with the Stanley and her favorite Squishmallows, and then I went to Sephora and loaded up on all of her favorite products, and I grabbed Bubbler. The new flavor just came in. Then I got her some AirPods because she lost hers, and then grabbed her new phone while I was there. And then there was room for a chocolate bunny and some Aquaphor, and I got her $100 at Starbucks because she keeps having me DoorDash it for her. And then we finished off with some body scrub.
I saw like one normal thing for a 12-year-old to get for Easter. The Easter eggs. She went so fast I couldn't even tell it was all in here. Stanley, lip balm, stuffy, skincare products. It's giving Sephora kid. She's a Sephora kid, isn't she? Like, why does a 12-year-old need all these skincare products? I didn't even realize there was both AirPods and an iPhone. What? I wasn't getting things like this for Easter. What is going on here? Like, it's not Christmas. And $100 on Starbucks? That alone is enough of a gift. What is going on here? 12-year-olds are literally happy with a stuffed animal and some chocolate. That's what I got when I was little. In this comment, mine had a Britney Spears CD in it once, and I was so hyped. I got 1 egg from my nan. Shout out to your nan for the 1 egg. You don't need to be doing the absolute most. She's 8. She's 8! And there's a Stanley and Lululemon in this basket?
Can we be honest for a minute? This overconsumption of products for children is a trend that is so odd to me. This is at least $200, if not more, dollars of stuff for an 8-year-old for Easter. For Easter. That's a, what, $45 Stanley, and then she has Lululemon products on here. She has a couple of Lululemon bags and hair ties, lip gloss, whatever, candy, whatever. What happened to just buying them chalk and some Easter eggs and some chocolate? This is where the issue arises with these young kids and the entitlement. This is the reason we have kids going to Ulta and they're rude to workers, they're rude to their moms. They have these high expectations that you will just drop $200-$300 on them at the tip of a hat. It is an 8-year-old. Buy them some bubbles and some chalk. Let them go outside and play. They're 8. I have that same Lululemon bag that I bought a couple weeks ago. It's a $40 bag. And plus the wallet and the keychain. Why does a child need that? You know what it's gonna do? You're gonna buy them that basket, and those products are gonna sit on a shelf. They're gonna be so excited that you bought them name brand stuff. They're gonna use it for a couple weeks, and then it's going on a shelf, and they're not touching it. You don't have to spend $200-$300 on your child. If that's what you wanna do, whatever, that's your prerogative. Obviously. But it's breeding this new generation of really bratty kids. These kids who have never been children. They're on social media and they're buying adult products. There's 9-year-olds using a full skincare routine. When are kids gonna be kids again?
Exactly. That's the point I wanted to talk about. I get the point of view where it's like, well, if they can afford it, let them spoil their kids. I feel like she said, it's raising a certain child. Do you really want that? I mean, if you do, I will zip my mouth. This is not targeted towards you, I guess. I personally would want my kid to have, I mean, the things that I had when I was little. Normal things, like chocolate bunnies and stuffed animal, maybe a coloring book. You know, that's what I got. And then they're gonna expect things like that further down the road instead of expecting drunk elephant and Stanley cups and Lululemon. That's a little crazy, especially at their age. You don't need to be filling Easter baskets with things like this, higher end things, when they're not even gonna remember if they're such a young age. Like 8 years old? I don't remember what I got for Easter at 8 years old. Again, you don't need. If you want to, you do you. It's your money, it's your life.
Guys, these Easter baskets are out of control. I mean, if that is what your kid's Easter basket looks like, I can't even imagine your Christmas. Like, I can't even go there. I mean, here I am thinking that I went overboard because I got like a pair of goggles or like a cute little outfit from TJ Maxx. I'm thinking, okay, you're doing too much. You bought too much. Oh no, not in comparison. What do you do for a living, honestly? Like, good for you. I'm a stay-at-home mom. My husband pours concrete. We do okay. We can buy groceries. We're doing okay. Our bills are paid. But we're not spending that kind of money on Easter baskets. I mean, I got 5 kids and I'm doing an extra basket for my daughter's boyfriend. So that's 6 baskets. That's a lot of baskets. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe you guys only have 1 or 2 kids, 1 or 2 baskets, but still. I mean, I'm sorry, but like the Stanleys, the shoes, the makeup products, it's a little out of control, you have to admit. I just like to see some normal baskets every now and then.
Exactly. I'm just saying, kids at that age genuinely want toys and chocolate and just fun things, you know, not a water bottle or a pair of shoes. Like now, if someone gave me socks, for example, for Christmas, I'd be like, what up, slay? When I was little, I'd be like, what is this? I don't want socks. Someone get me a Bratz doll or some candy, you know? We don't need to be going above and beyond for things like the other girl said, will be probably sitting on a shelf, because you know how kids are. They get sick of things and then they want something else, something new and better.
I don't know what's going on with some of these moms on the internet. I'm going to post a video at the end, and I think some people are just losing their damn mind. But this basket here I made when my daughter was probably 9 years old. It is normal kid stuff. It has an American Girl book about learning about growing up and taking care of themselves. There's some cookies, there's some snacks, there's some candy, there's some money, and there's some reading books, right? That's my other daughters. They're 2 years apart. Similar types of items. This was 2 years ago when my daughters were 14 and 12. And again, normal kid stuff. Some snacks, some pajamas, some books, gift card. They're not grown adults. If it's a bag for a kid, an 8-year-old. This is when they were 10. Legos, normal, age-appropriate books, crossword puzzles, word searches. And when my daughter was 7, they had bubbles and books and Lalaloopsies.
Oh my gosh, do you guys remember Lalaloopsies? When I was little, I would go to my neighbor's house and we would literally pretend to be them. Holy crap, I just had like flashbacks.
So then I see this video, and this looks like a basket for a grown woman. Lululemon, Stanley, butt firming cream. Like, really? Have 8-year-olds changed that much from when my girls were 8? They're only 17 and 14. It wasn't that much long ago. Kids are just much more grown up nowadays if this is what they're asking for in their Easter baskets. What happened to chalk and bubbles and Barbie dolls and coloring books?
That's what that one product was? Firming cream? Firming cream? For an 8-year-old? Someone commented it shouldn't matter what other people do. If you have money, you have money. If you don't, you don't. But the point is, at 8 years old, she needs firming cream and Lululemon and an expensive water bottle.
Let our kids be kids.
I wonder what this generation is doing for Tooth Fairy. Someone commented, no, literally, I work at Sephora and this mom bought her daughter over $150 worth of products for her Easter basket. It was insane. What does a little girl need $150 worth of Sephora for? Isn't that terrible for their skin at that that age. This comment is exactly what I'm trying to say. We need to normalize kids being kids. We need to let kids enjoy their childhood because we never get that back. Like, I saw a comment on one of the TikToks that we just watched, and it was saying, like, I'm gonna spoil my child, they're only little once. It's about the things that you are putting in these baskets. Why are we putting grown-up products in Easter baskets when they're little? They're only little once, so let them be a child. Spoil them with coloring books. You know, I'm just repeating myself at this point.
Alrighty guys, here's everything I got my 5-year-old daughter for her Easter basket this year, 2025. Alrighty, starting off, this is her basket. I got this from Marshall's a few years ago. It's nice and big because I tend to go overboard and be super obnoxious with her Easter basket every single year, so it's the perfect size. Alrighty, so starting off, we got her own skateboard.
That is so slay. Are you actually kidding me? I had that basketball when I was little. Stop it. I'm so excited about this. What? Her child must be really cool. Skateboard, basketball, come on now.
And then the last of the bigger items, I got her this National Geographic's butterfly growing kit. I've been wanting to get her one of these for so long. I got her this letter matching game, and my daughter does struggle a little bit with her lowercase letters, so this will be perfect to kind of work on that this summer.
That's a great little game, toy, gift, whatever you want to call this. It's actually educational.
And I know I said I don't really get her toys for her Easter basket, but I found these on clearance one day at Walmart, and my daughter has been like obsessed with Barbie recently, and I thought that these would be really fun. It kind of goes with her Barbie skateboard. Along with the Barbie stuff, she's also obsessed with Hello Kitty, so I grabbed her this from Walmart. It's just like a little bath set. I always get her a loofah for her Easter basket, so this one comes with like a little loofah thing, so I thought that would be kind of fun. And then to go along with the Hello Kitty stuff, I got her some Play-Doh, I got her this like little mystery egg, and then some slime, and this comes with like little mix-ins with the slime. And then I also got her these little bunny ears this year, and it has Hello Kitty and My Melody on them, and I think she's gonna love them. All the Hello Kitty stuff was from Walmart. I also picked her up a jump rope because hers from last year broke, and I also grabbed her an egg with 2 pairs of socks. I like to get her things that have like practical things in it, I don't know. Another more useful practical gift is I got her a pair of binoculars. She's been really into watching birds outside. I grabbed her some bubble. Alrighty, and then I grabbed her 2 books this year. I love to thrift books throughout the year, so I found this one back in like June. And I also grabbed her one of the next books that she needs in her Dogland series. I also picked her up a toothbrush. Once again, I got this on clearance a while back and just saved it for Easter. Moving along, I always throw in some sort of shoe, whether that's a rain boot, a sandal, whatever. And then lastly is of course the treats. I got her some Cheez-Its, I got her a box of M&Ms, I got her this Hello Kitty marshmallow pop, and then I also got her a strawberry bunny. That is this year's Easter basket for my 5-year-old.
See, this is a perfect example of going over the top if you can afford it, but it not being ridiculous for their age. Like, this is very much a basket full of things that her daughter is going to love. And she also said that she's reused that basket for 5 years, which is great. We love to see it. They're all curated so aesthetically on social media. It's so funny. Roblox, let's go. Again, another pricier one, but this one's actually for teens, so it makes more sense.
So this Easter basket has caused a lot of ruckus online because a lot of people believe that it is not age appropriate for an 8-year-old. Okay, let's see what we have here. Stanley Cup, Lululemon belt bag, a Lulu looks like ID/card holder keychain thingamajig. Then we have Lulu hair ties, Sol de Janeiro, and then some popcorn, candy popcorn. And then that is a $24 lip balm, and then some more cookies and Easter candies. Okay, now it's starting to look like Easter. More candies. Love the sour strips. So this is the end result, and it is such a cute basket. However, people in her comment section feel like she did too much. Somebody said, is the Easter basket in the room with us? Somebody said, where in the basket is her childhood? And then somebody said, what happened to Easter baskets with a chocolate bunny and Peeps? Do y'all like Peeps? I know that's controversial. That's at least a $200 basket. Wowza, 3 kids over here, and I'm not about to spend a plane ticket on Easter basket. Let's go back to it's the thought that counts kind of baskets. People need to keep in mind that somebody else's reality does not have to be reflective of yours. Therefore, if you feel like this is too mature for an 8-year-old to have, then do not put it in your 8-year-old's basket. Now, I do agree that the 8-year-olds of today are very different than even when I was a little girl. I'm used to Easter baskets having the bubbles, the chalk, the fun dip. I definitely didn't and wouldn't ask for a $40 water bottle and some Sephora. However, back when I was a kid, social media wasn't what it is now, and I do think that's the difference.
She made a really good point, to be honest. Like, I remember watching a TikTok about this child that got bullied. Like, she's a child. She got bullied for not having a Stanley Cup. Are we so serious? I could rant about that for so long because I have beef with Stanley Cups just because of the overconsumption that I see on TikTok. I made a whole, like, 40-minute video on Stanleys because I have so much to say about them. And we'll get a little bit into Stanleys in this video, not much, but if you want to watch that video, check it out. But yeah, she's right. Like, children are different nowadays, but I also think it is partly how you raise your kid. This PSA to parents of young kids: choose the traditions you start wisely because your kid will expect them forever. My girls are 16 and 17 and still expect bubbles and chalk in their Easter baskets. That's so cute. I personally love gifts that remind me of my childhood because it's just, sometimes you really need to just tend to your inner child. You know what I mean? More often than not, when I have pizza nights, I be watching Bratz, VeggieTales, what's another one? Jimmy Neutron. I just went through all the episodes of Jimmy Neutron. I don't know, there's just something wholesome about it. And I also saw a lot of Easter baskets. There was mothers making Easter baskets for like their 20-something-year-olds. Mom, what happened to mine? Are you still getting Easter baskets? How do you guys feel about homeschooling children? It seems pretty dang appealing if you can do it, obviously. That doesn't work for everybody's lifestyle. But with the Sephora kids and everything that I've been seeing nowadays, oh my goodness.
This is everything that I got for my sister's Easter basket. For the basket, I'm going to be using this backpack from Lululemon. I did get her this purple Stanley. Put it right here. Some Ollie Women's Multi Gummies. Mary Ruth's Organic Liquid Probiotic. Bloom Greens and Superfoods. My sister knows that I drink this. I mentioned she wanted to try it, so I got her her own. Apple cider vinegar gummies. Native body wash in sweet peach and nectar. Stick this back here. Liquid IV in the flavor strawberry. A 3-pack of Venus disposable razors. Shaving cream. One of my favorite Tree Hut face scrub. The backpack is getting super full, but I am going to squeeze these 2 Touchlands in the front. Because I'm all out of space in the backpack, I did pick up this cutie little basket that's pink. I'm going to put this pink grass inside. My sister is super creative, so I'm going to put this Harry Potter coloring book right back here. A new pack of pens from Bic. This book by Jenny Allen, Get Out of Your Head. These Lenny and Larry chocolate chip protein cookies. Nerd gummy clusters. Some sour melon bites, peach rings, and sweet fish. I ran out of room again, so I'm going to use this 3rd basket, put in the grass. I got her a melting balm cleanser, a moisturizing gel sunscreen, a Depuff eye brightening gel, a sugar scrub from Tree Hut, Sally Hansen One Tough Chick nail polish, a claw clip that I'm going to take out of the packaging, some press-ons, and a pack of really cute scrunchies. I'm going to put these right back here. I have this 3-pack of pens. I'm going to put this purple one inside this basket. These are little bunny decor sticks. I'm going to stick one in the backpack like that.
That's crazy. It just kept going. I mainly included this one because it's crazy. It's literally just Easter. And Easter is about the Lord, not this. I understand not everyone is religious, but still, this is still a lot for just Easter. But anyways, I mainly included this because of the comments. They were cracking me up. I'm your sister. I'm sorry our parents never told you. Are you taking sister applications? I don't like my sister this much. And someone commented, the total, for anyone wondering, is $475.54. I love how they got it down to the cents. That's insane. It just keeps going for a while. 4 of these items would have been plenty. I can't even comprehend having this much stuff given to me for every holiday. That's so much things that you just don't need in your house. This girl is my go-to when it comes to overconsumption content. Let me show you her dog's little area in her house, okay? It looks like this dog is paying rent by the looks of it. Like, the hedges. Oh my goodness. Not the clothing too! Oh my word, this dog is living a bougie life. Anyway, she is my go-to when it comes to overconsumption. I was surprised to see these cute little baskets. I mean, you did not need a little bunny scoop to scoop in the confetti paper. I was surprised to see that it's just a cute little basket, not something extreme when it comes to her, because everything seems to be extreme with her. I wanted to include this after seeing all the extreme baskets. This is just proof that it doesn't have to be big to be cute and thoughtful and something that they would like.
Mini Easter basket gift idea. I fell in love with these bunny cups and thought they'd be the perfect.
This is so cute. It doesn't have to be this giant thing. I love this.
Also included a floral hair clip and some pastel lip gloss in each cup. I also included
I want that little cup.
some pastel Sharpie markers and then topped it off with these chocolate bunnies.
It's just a little thing to say, hey, I was thinking of you. It's cute. Wait, I forgot to show you the most extreme baskets I've ever seen in my life. Literally, what? That is bigger than me. I swear that basket is bigger than me. I just am gonna say a prayer for her future mans. He's gonna provide for this princess. She is going to make sure that man provides for her. She's gonna be like, you know what my mama did for me? Yeah, what do you bring to the table? This is crazy. I didn't know that Easter baskets can get this extravagant. I really didn't. Like, what did your Easter baskets look like when you were little? I really just want to know what their Christmas tree, like underneath their Christmas tree, looks like during the holidays. Because if this is just Easter, it must be insane. Or their birthday? Someone commented, what does she get for Christmas? Guys. Oh my gosh. Do you see the tree? It's packed with gifts. Holy moly. Oh, she's a diva. Oh my word, a pink quad. Holy moly. She is living her best life. She looks super grateful for everything, which is sweet. Okay, moving on from the children's baskets, let's move on to the bunny baskets, which is, I guess, for your significant other. This guy is so extra when it comes to his baskets. I'll show you his Easter basket for his lady. But I saw his Burr basket, which was in December, if you're not familiar with all these freaking baskets. Look at this. Boy, you can stop right there. Stop at the computer. I would be at your feet. How many does she need? Like, you rich to do this. The caption is, y'all think she gonna like it? Yes! Who in their right mind wouldn't? But yeah, here's the Easter version. Well, that is not just a basket, that is multiple. Holy moly. See, this is the type of man that little girl needs. Something like this. It's literally Easter, not her birthday, not Christmas. But I mean, go off, spoil your girl. Oh my gosh, if I just got flowers for Easter, I'd be so grateful. Is anyone else like this? Like, if someone got me this much stuff, I think I would actually feel bad. I didn't do all this for you, so I would feel bad? I don't know, that's crazy. I'd be like, dude, it's just Easter. Date night, go to Target with your partner and build each other an Easter basket. That's not even a basket, dude. That is a tub. Oh my word. Okay. See, that's all I would need. Tulips. Do you see the Dyson in there? A Dyson? That is hundreds of dollars. But that's a good album. Yeah, this Easter's about Jesus, remember? The little reminder in there is literally killing me. Amidst all this stuff, there's a little Jesus in there that says Jesus loves you. That's freaking hilarious. Someone commented in part 2, she's putting everything back. There isn't a part 2 as of right now when filming this video, but I've seen this couple do this many times and they do bring these things home. I mean, they can definitely return things, but definitely not like the gift cards. I don't think gift cards are returnable. Date night, again, go to Target, fill each other's bins. Same couple, but this is last year. An iPad? My goodness. The top comment, my budget stopped at the gas money to get there. My toxic trait is I'd spend 30 minutes on one aisle. That sounds like my mom. You can't take my mom anywhere. She will spend an hour in just one little section of the grocery store. It's ridiculous. See, this is a nice basket. It actually has a Holy Bible in there. That's nice. And it's so cute and aesthetic. Her boyfriend made her this. That's so wholesome. I love this.
This is a husband PSA. If you miss brew baskets and you miss bird baskets, you've got one last chance to redeem yourself with a bunny basket. I'm going to give you a step-by-step guide so you don't mess this up. You're going to hop your little tail on into Targina and grab one of these bags, the big one, not the small one. We've got a lot of stuff that we need to carry. Now go to the end cap and grab one of these. Put it in the bag. Don't ask questions. Go down to the next aisle and grab these ball of bangles. We need these for our hot girl walk.
This is super pricey. Like, how about an Easter card? A gift card? Like a Dyson? Be so for real. If you gave your woman a handwritten card, some flowers, I promise you, she's going to light up.
If you really love and appreciate your wife, you're going to go over to the text section and
an Aura Ring? I'm just realizing that she's trying on Aura Rings. Okay, that basket before Dyson and Aura Ring is $330 before taxes. Before the Aura Ring and the Dyson. So how much is this basket? Way too much. Even that little basket at the beginning that looks like a crock in bag form is expensive. To like give a tutorial for men to go out and shop for their girls and it's an $800 basket, that's crazy. That's ludicrous, especially for Easter. You don't need to be doing the most like that. If you want to spoil your girl and you have the means to do so, go for it. This is just for the content. This is just for fun. Are you having fun? Hopefully you're having fun.
It's almost Easter, so come with me and make an Easter basket / surprise my girlfriend with an Easter basket. Let's go. This little white rabbit candle, I'm getting this. I have another one that's like a little flower, also getting this. I also feel like flowers are just a no-brainer, so we're gonna get these. And I'm also gonna get these ones right here. All right, we're gonna grab her some Peeps, and these ones are cotton candy.
A little controversial, but do you like Peeps? I really want to know, so please comment. Do you like Peeps or no? And if you do like Peeps, which ones are your favorite? Because I know there's like so many out there now.
I feel like we also need to fill it with some eggs, so I'm gonna get some of these. I also found some eggs, some filler for the bottom of the basket. I also found some Peep bunnies. I'm also getting this little chocolate bunny right here. This is the Easter basket. Now it's time to surprise her.
See, this is a great Easter basket. I think it's adorable. I love this. This couple is crazy. This was in March. This wasn't even Easter yet. Dr. Pepper Peeps? That sounds wrong. So, for Easter. I love Bananas. It's crazy. It's a lot of stuff. If you are truly in love with someone, this isn't what's gonna make them happy and stuff. Your time and attention is priceless. It's above everything else. But this, you might win her over if you get her a Stitch basket. Just saying. This might be the move. Do people really love Stitch to this extent? Okay, before we move on from the Easter baskets, it's gonna be a majority of this video, obviously. It's Easter. I saw that there was this woman scamming people, and a bunch of people were like, y'all are dumb for being scammed by her. You should not have fallen for this. Why are we victim blaming, first of all? But look, this is what's going on. So she's selling all of these like lavish Easter baskets, but I guess for a pretty cheap amount.
So does this look familiar to anyone? That's probably because you've seen that exact same picture right here. That's from this account. She is a well-known scammer, guys. So my name is Carissa. I own Carissa's Thrifts, a small business on Instagram. Here's my profile right here on Instagram. And here is the exact same basket, my giveaway that I posted a few weeks ago on my Instagram right here. So giveaway baskets are a pretty common thing.
It was actually her photo. That's crazy.
Love to bring these giveaway baskets to our followers to promote our small businesses. This scammer is stealing our content, scamming others and saying that she's selling them for $50, which is absolutely ridiculous.
$50? Yeah, right.
Just getting ready to actually pack it up and send it to the winner. She's claiming that these baskets are $50 and that she's putting them together and she's gonna deliver it to these people's houses, which is wild.
I couldn't find her account, so maybe she's taken down now.
Here's someone that bought from them. Some knockoff generic products. This one has a sticker on it. Probably old as hell too. No cap on this. It's clearly been used. And notice how they didn't even give the big egg that was supposed to come. That is just nasty. It's almost empty. Some use sunscreen, if it even is sunscreen. And an old, it probably expired chocolate from Valentine's Day. Don't forget to melt it forehead. And some random coins. And last but not least, a Bath & Body Works soap that they haven't made like that for a long time. The account has over 100K, so it looks legit. But what they do is they take like giveaways over on IG or Pinterest, and they use those and act like they're selling these baskets. I went to the Easter basket post. There is no item description, so they can literally send you dust.
There's not even a description. They're real shady for that. Oh my gosh. What was with the random coins? It's like, what use is this to me? I kind of get you guys are really buying this, like, you're gonna be that gullible. Who in their right mind would think this giant egg with all these products in there would be 25 bucks? Why would someone do that? Because then they're losing money.
Some of y'all are so gullible, I'm convinced you would buy air. I just seen a lady selling Easter baskets for $25 with Summer Fridays and Elf and all that. Everybody in the comments like, raise your prices after I buy. Baby, she's gonna take your $25 and send you dust particles. In this economy where eggs are $6 and $7, do you really think if it looks too good to be true, it's too good to be true? I seen another one it was $50 with iPads in it. Let's okay, for real, let's use our brain.
If you feel it's too good to be true, it probably is. So just a heads up, be careful. So much scamming going on recently. We just talked about the road scam. All right, moving on. So I didn't realize that decorating for Easter is really a big thing for some people. I have never decorated for Easter. Apparently it's a thing. Look at this. I think Peeps are so cute. I personally would like to have a little Peep stuffed animal, but this is a little extreme. This is a little much. This is overconsumption at its finest. Like, why are they everywhere? Where are you supposed to sit? Even on the Christmas tree? They clearly really like Easter. 'Cause what? I have never seen this in my life. Also this one. Decorating the Christmas tree with Easter things. I've never seen that before. It's just everywhere. Easter threw up in this house. Do you guys decorate for Easter? Like, I'd put a little, like, bunny out somewhere, but not, this is a lot. I see this type of energy for Christmas and Halloween. Did you know people have this many decorations for this holiday? What? Like, this is the type of stuff that you don't need. Like, you could buy a bunch of plastic Easter eggs and continue to use them over the years. So then it's not a waste. People in these comments are saying they've been using their stuff since 1999. That's crazy.
Let's declutter Easter decor. Now that I finally finished decorating for spring, this is everything that didn't make it to display this year. Here it all is. Let's go. Donate. This little bunny sign, donate. This little bunny pillow is so cute. Donate.
So many bunnies.
Donate. Beaded garland I'll probably put out in the summer. Keep. Pink and gold egg garland. Keep. Donate. Keep. Keep. Actually, I should probably put this up in here too. I do love this guy, but I think I'm going to donate. I would love to find a second one of these so that it can go over here and I can have some symmetry. So I'm going to keep him for now. Hopefully I find one next year, I guess. Donate. I adore this dapper dude. I just could not find a place for him this year. Maybe I'll be able to work him into this centerpiece. I don't know, but I'm keeping. Donate. Oh, I'm going to keep this little gold bunny.
It's crazy, the overconsumption for literally every holiday. I don't know if it's this way for you. It's like nauseating to see all of this. You go into the dollar store and like it's literally just so much stuff you don't need for every holiday.
Okay, so you might be thinking, oh, it's just one butter dish. It's not a big deal. Let people get Easter decorations or spring decorations and just stay in your lane. It's their life. But just wait. And it's, oh, Christmas butter. Butter, okay, we've got fall now. Oh, okay, we've got a regular one. Why can't we just use that one for the butter? Why does the butter have to be themed? And yet another year-round butter holder.
I wanted to include this one because there's so many butter dishes. What? But like, I understand little things like this. Like, you can take them out for the holidays. And if it's a glass thing that you will continue to reuse for multiple years, let them do it. If it makes them happy to see a little pumpkin butter dish at Halloween time, a little Christmas dish at Christmas time, let them. At least they're not being wasteful. The overconsumption problem is a really big deal though for our environment. The amount of consumption nowadays is absolutely insane. But people having a butter dish for whatever season they want, it's not the end of the world. It just keeps coming.
Let's get ready for Easter.
Isn't that crazy? Okay, let's talk about Stanleys. Just real quick. When there's a chance to talk about Stanleys, I will take that chance, okay? So, of course, it's Easter. They are gonna come out with new hues for Easter, new shades. Let me de-influence you right now. If you have a water bottle that works well, especially if you already have a Stanley, you do not need to run to Target to go get the new Stanley Cup shades, I promise. And you definitely don't need all the accessories for them as well. Decorate my Stanley for spring. It's a water bottle. Like, why do we need to decorate a water bottle? That is one of my favorite colors though. It is cute. The sound of a chain banging against my water bottle as I walk, as I use it, would drive me insane. That's like nails on a chalkboard for me. The Stanley cult is just on another level. I will never understand. I can somewhat understand this. If you have a Stanley already, doing this is a good idea. I like this. I would not go out of my way to get a Stanley to do this when a bowl works perfectly fine. It's cute for movie nights. The trays, when like you're out and about, you make one wrong move is going to spill all over the place. You could put them in a Ziploc bag, you could put them in a reusable container, you could keep them in the bags. I just don't understand why we need to have a giant tray on our water bottle, especially when we're not even home. Like if you're having a movie night, I mean, they can go in a bowl. Like you don't need this, but I would get it a little more. Like everybody that makes videos with their Stanleys on TikTok, I swear has this snack tray. Use a bowl. I promise it works the same. They've been around for years. They're great. This was the cherry on top for me. Me to my parents because they got me a Stanley basket for Easter.
Talented, brilliant, incredible, amazing, show-stopping, spectacular, never the same, totally unique.
Just a basket full of Stanleys. That is an expensive Easter basket, first of all. But why do you need all of those? It's a water bottle. The purpose of a water bottle is to be reused. It's just crazy. I get so fired up about Stanleys. I should probably go to therapy and talk about it. Speaking of just using a bowl.
Let's make a s'mores dip in my Stanley.
What is the purpose? Why does it have to go in the Stanley? Do these people that have Stanleys on TikTok and make these videos, not the everyday normal Stanley user, okay? I'm not talking to you. Are you guys scared of bowls? I get it, it's rage bait. I understand. I mean, it's working. It's working on me. All right, to wrap up this Easter overconsumption video, this one is clearly rage bait. But let's wrap this up on a little fridge restock, shall we? Okay, well, my first question is, why are there Pringles in the fridge? But, like, why is any of this in the fridge, to be honest, except, like, the Pepsis? I didn't even know all those flavors existed. I knew there were a lot, but what? Well, I don't have to ask her if she likes Peeps. I think it's pretty clear. Do you guys think that she likes Peeps? Maybe just a little bit?
I'm gonna try to be nice and open-minded because this woman clearly has some issues. This is up there with one of the most insane things I've seen on this app.
I have one daughter, and there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 Easter baskets. That is just crazy to me. So let's declutter. This one I know for a fact that I'm going to keep. This is the one that I put all of the eggs in. This is the Easter bag hunt basket. I'm 1000% going to keep this one. And then my mom actually got this for Gigi for her first Easter, and it is the cutest little Easter basket ever. We're gonna keep this one. And my sister got this for Gigi for her second Easter ever. It's like the most basic basket that you can get at CVS, but this little Teletubby is sending me because it is so cute and iconic. We're gonna keep the little fatty.
17 Easter baskets for one daughter. Video goes on for another minute or two, and spoiler alert, she ends up keeping most of them for some reason that she justifies. So good for her for trying. But 17 Easter baskets in your house year-round? I would actually go insane. Imagine how many Christmas and Halloween decorations and stuff she has.
Yeah, because that's definitely hoarding. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I was expecting to find more content. It was mainly just, like, the baskets. But I guess that is what Easter is. It's the Easter egg hunts and all that. And Jesus. I love y'all so much. Thank you so much for watching. Again, let me know if you like Peeps, and if you do, what flavor is your favorite. And I hope to see you in my next video.